Hello and welcome, I'm Stormo and this is Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. This is another game I'm sort of planning to try doing play of on my channel. And I'm sort of, at the moment, sort of at a loss for games to pick up, and I wasn't going to pick up a new first-person shooter after having finished Metro 2033 not long ago, but I love this game. And I think it's just really worth playing and having a good look at. So I'm just going to quickly check that my options are all in order. Yeah, that looks good, that looks good, that looks moderately good. Yeah, as long as all of these things are turned up. So just with the shadows and the depth of field options, those... It's just display mode, what is that? It's just... yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have stereoscopic 3D. Yeah, so just with the shadows and one of the other options there that was set to normal, those are about sort of a visual style rather than actual performance. Anyway, we're going to get straight into the game. This is the Director's Cut version, which has slightly modified boss fights and a few other extra things. I think it has some of the DLC packages. I can't quite remember exactly what it has, but yeah, so we'll start with a new game. Yeah. That seems to be the default difficulty, so we'll go give me a challenge. It's also how the game's meant to be played, so we might as well play it the way they intended us to play it. So I always try and play on default difficulties when that's available, so let this cutscene play out.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their birth rates. They will do as we say.
I still think we should wait for the referendum.
We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month.
But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, Sarif is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight just because David Sarif wills it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Sarif Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us, on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal, it's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Something wrong?
No, not for me it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
Okay, so we are Adam Jensen, and Adam Jensen's defining character trait is that he did not ask for this. That mouse sensitivity is way high. I'm just going to adjust that mouse sensitivity because that is insanely high. So is that controls? Mouse is, oh, it's not very high at all. But I'm going to bring it down to about there. Because it just feels really high. So we'll go back. Don't want to exit the game. No, I want to resume. Oh, that's better. That's a lot better. Yeah, it was just really, really twitchy. Yeah, so we're Adam Jensen. He didn't ask for any of this. We can use computers, which is cool.
You know, you really should get in the habit of locking your computer, Meg.
I know. Frank gets on me about it too.
The good news is that the subtitles are on, so that's cool. So we'll just read her email, because that's the kind of person we are. This is actually a good way of just learning some of the basic stuff that... yeah, so we can... how do we get out of that? How do I back out of that? Disconnect. Click the button. That would make sense. I didn't actually see that button.
Are you coming?
In a second.
And yeah, this is like the tablet thing. So if I bring up text on the screen, feel free to pause the video if you want to just read it to make sure you know what you're reading.
Please, Adam. I'm nervous enough.
Okay, well, let's get going. So
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know. About this place, about Sarif.
Megan!
Hold on.
We're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
So just a thing with
I can't believe you were asking about David.
this sequence is that
Eric, you wouldn't be
we actually walk automatically, but we can look around. So
I think I know why Deckham's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading mechanism to vary. I'll ask David to consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
You overthink everything, Adam. The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
You're doing
It's
good.
not all
Just another hour to
military.
go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Oh, damn it!
Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
Ah, Dr. Reed. This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
We still have some work to do to improve the Typhoon.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
No, I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam, there's something
Good evening.
Pritchard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarif has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track her scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL trackers, Athena. It transmits data to our dedicated server.
So I'm not talking at the moment because there's just a lot of talking going on, and I just wanted to get it out of the way. I don't like talking over that. So I probably won't talk again now. So enjoy the rest of this.
Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you Darrow ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find.
Okay, so...
Athena, get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have control now, and the mouse sensitive is cranked a little bit later. So we have to use this, and it was 0451. 0451. This is a thing that'll happen a lot in the game. We'll have to enter codes like that. The interface for interacting with computers and stuff is really nice. So
where's Megan? She reported in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microcam labs. I think she's running.
Damn it. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Pritchard?
Pritchard's kind of a dick. Yeah, so... well, I can do the tutorials, I don't need to. I've played this game before, mostly. I have to crouch to get under that. I may activate a couple of them just to remind myself what it is, but that navigation one I need to do. You can stick to walls in this game. You sort of... maybe it's not letting us do that yet, but you can stick to walls, sort of cover type thing. So yeah, things haven't gone well down here, obviously. I really like the way the intro of this game works, actually. I'll watch this guy get shot. Yeah, so something's gone horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. So yeah, these are the tutorials. They're actually really nice in this game because they're entirely skippable, and they just show you stuff like that. So most of the time I'm just going to do them because I need to be reminded sometimes of how this game works. Mostly we just interact with the E key though. Get in there. Okay. Crouch is a toggle, so you just have to remember that. So the movement in this game is actually really good. So I'll stand back up now. Crouching's good if you want to sneak about the place. It reduces your profile, so we've come through that. Just going to look over here. Sometimes there's stuff to pick up. I don't think there actually is that much stuff. Couple of things to talk about with this game. Yeah, I'll bring this one up because this is the one I've sort of forgotten the most of.
When the lead starts to fly, it's wise to take cover.
That's right.
This will protect you from bullets and explosives. To shoot, peek out from behind your cover spot, either to the side or from above.
Okay, so yeah, it's right mouse to cover, which was what I was trying to remember before. So, and then we can do that. And that. The cover system works really, really well in this game. It's really impressively well done, and Having been playing a lot of Mass Effect lately, I'm sort of used to cover-based shooting, so we'll get down behind that, because I think, yeah, we're about to get some guy coming at us, so we'll just wait here for them. Lean out, take him down. Okay, so I think those are the only ones we get here, so we'll head forward. Take their ammo if we can, which is good, because the ammo is always useful. This game's actually very much designed for controller play as well. It works really well, and it has full controller support in Windows, so which is always good. I think we just jump over that. I've played this game before, but it's been a while, so I don't remember everything in explicit detail. So we're probably going to get lost a bit here and there. It's cool how they didn't notice me. And this game is really interesting in that there's two styles you can play it as. You can play it as sort of guns blazing, shoot everything type of style. Didn't actually mean to blind fire then. You can play it as a sort of guns blazing style. Ooh, we just got cooked. So that didn't go well. I'm not sure how far back that save was, so we might have to do that whole sequence again. The game does have quick save, quick loading. It's not checkpoint based. There are checkpoints though, so we weren't that far behind one. But you can, I believe, save any time as well. So, or actually, can you? Now that I think about it, I don't actually think you can. Okay, let's do this guy again. Head. Shoot him in the head. There, that went a lot better. Just stay behind cover because there's another guy over there that I didn't notice. There he is. Did I get him? I think I hit him. One thing that can be a bit jarring in this game is the transitions between cover and out of cover can sometimes be a little bit sudden. It doesn't... It's designed... Oh, I didn't want to pick him up. It's designed to be... so if I just do this, it's designed to be instantaneous, so you get that very sudden jump. I do like the way it works though, because it holds the camera position where it was when you entered cover. So even though Jensen basically steps out from the camera, you still see... so yeah, okay, there's nothing there. So even though Jensen steps out from behind cover, you still see yeah. So that's pretty cool. You still... The camera retains its position, so if I get down here and I go behind cover, you can see the camera still retains most of its position, so... That guy's down. This game is also very much a game where headshotting works well. And I think if you've watched my previous videos, you know my feelings on gunplay that relies heavily on headshotting. We have regenerating health, so if I just stay down for a little while, I'll hopefully recover. There we go. Wow, I missed that guy completely. We want to stay here though. Actually, what I'd really like to do, if I can, is do that. Okay, so the other really nice thing about the cover system in this game is that get shot at from there. The other really nice thing about the cover system in this game is that it feels really good. Like it has nice movement. The options you get from being in cover are really good. It works pretty reliably. You almost never have trouble with it. So I haven't decided how we're going to play this yet, whether we're going to be like stealthy Uber guy or whether we're going to just shoot the hell out of everything. But both are pretty valid, and it's not a game that will punish you for choosing one over the other late. I'm just trying to think. There's a game called, I think it's Dishonored, which is designed around, you can be really stealthy or you can go around and be really stabby in that game. And the problem with that game though is it penalises you very heavily for being stabby. And you can be stealthy and stabby, you can like just go through and kill everyone, but the game will actually punish you for doing so, which is really annoying. Don't know why I went over and looked at that. Cutscene time.
probe shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
So this is the actual sort of opening credits for the game. So.
My God, how thick was the glass?
And if you're wondering what it was Adam Jensen didn't ask for, this is it right here.
Come on, Adam. Stay with us. Yeah, he's not getting to me like this.
Prepare for insertion of ERCC-1 craft.
I love you.
Haven't you lost enough people today?
I'm sorry.
We're seconds away.
His body can take it.
Miraculous.
I think we got it, Doctor.
Give him the info link. Fine. Give me the telecom package.
So, yeah, that's basically what Adam didn't ask for. So I think we get another cutscene here. We do. So I'll let this one play out.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to put you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
So, I'm just gonna have a bit of a wander around.
Why is David keeping the SWAT team from going in?
Just to show you guys this place, because it looks incredibly cool. The design of this game is actually really, really good. So that's Pritchard there. So we'll go in there and talk to him shortly. I think there was, there's a really funny sign on one of these desks somewhere.
Don't worry. I'm sure he's got a plan.
I can't remember where. If you know the code for one of these, you can get into it. Or, as you can see there's that security rating thing that's flashing on and off. That will let you get to it as well. So, but I just wanted to show this building because it looks really cool, and this game has a really cool design. It reminds me a little bit of a sort of mixture, I guess, of something like, say, Mirror's Edge, with that very clean, sort of sterile design, but also Ghost in the Shell Innocence, the second Ghost in the Shell movie, which uses a lot of sort of muted oranges and stuff like that in its look. And I think this game sort of is a halfway point between both of those. Why can't I open that door? That was weird. Okay, so we'll talk to Pritchard. Pritchard is... I don't like Pritchard. You're not supposed to like Pritchard, but we'll talk to him anyway.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Oh, looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry. Your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
So, couple of things to get through here before we head up to the helipad. Again, I just thought I'd point this out. You saw there, this game has dialogue options. Yep, that's certainly a thing it has. They can affect your relationship with people, and they can affect the outcome of quests and stuff like that. It may be that we need to have a bit of a look at what we're doing in order to get that. The other thing you would have noticed there is that this game has experience points because it is a role-playing game. If you're familiar with the original Deus Ex, that was also something of a role-playing game. Because of course it was designed by... I've completely forgotten his name now. Ken Levine. Yeah, the guys that did System Shock 2, the original Deus Ex was done by them as well, and System Shock and System Shock 2 were both RPGs as well, so was Deus Ex. Actually, did Levine do Deus Ex, or is that... Well, it was the same studio, I think. But maybe they weren't directly responsible for Deus Ex. No, Deus Ex was done by... I can't remember. Anyway, that's something you can all go and look up on Wikipedia, I'm sure. I'm just trying to remember it how I can. I'm sorry. Anyway, so... while we're just sort of aimlessly wandering around here, I had actually intended not to go up here because that's not where the quest marker is. I'm just wondering if I should go into this next mission because it is pretty long. It's going to take us a while, and I'm fairly deep into this video as it is, so might be better to cut this video short and come back into another video for the first mission. So what I will do is I will save the game where it is right now. So as I said, we can save anywhere. So we've done that. We also have, I don't think the game's shown us how to use it yet, but we also do have a menu for upgrading our character and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, so I was a big fan of the original Deus Ex. I played it when it first came out on PC a long time ago, which might give away that I'm old. And I love that game to bits, and I was so happy when I first started playing this game, because this game is at least as good as the original Deus Ex. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for this video because I just want to sort of make a clean break before we get into the first mission. That's sort of the introduction and just getting into the game and me talking about it a bit. And then we'll pick it up in the next video. I'm not sure what the frequency of these videos are going to be, whether they'll be weekly or something slightly less than weekly. Because I'm tracking a few games now with doing this one. And normally on a Thursday I don't do a playthrough, I do other stuff, and this video is of course going up on a Thursday. So if you're not watching on a Thursday, that won't matter to you, of course. But I may just track this game on a Thursday anyway. So we'll see how we go with that. Anyway, so that's Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut Part 1. And there will hopefully be more in the very near future, because this is a very good game and well worth checking out. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.